What's up, everybody? My name is Jeremy Jones and I am back with another video. Today we're talking to Nike Ja 1 NY versus NY. So stay tuned.
Got a lot of things changing in my life. Hoping one day I'ma get it all right. Brother is engaged, about to start a new life. Yeah, I haven't had a chill day. Really wanna vibe, appreciate the moments. I've been creating, not scrolling. Mom and dad still supporting.
Alright, man, I'm back with another video, man. Before I get too deep into this video, y'all already know what to do. Go and hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you're new, consider subscribing. I made content about sneakers. Alright, so let's dive into today's video. Just like I said in the intro, man, we're talking to Nike Ja 1 NY versus NY. All right, man, we're gonna be keeping things very simple over here today. We're gonna be answering the basic old question: are they drip or skip? Let's just keep it there. All right, so first things first, these are set to release June 25th, to the best of my knowledge, coming in at a retail price of $130, right? Okay, and of course, you know, the kid glanced at the resale price and that looked like they're averaging $170 and up, depending on the size, right? Okay, now I know I rarely talk about Ja Morant shoes in general, which is the Ja 1, right? Okay, which I know that he has his own issues on and off the court, but we're just gonna keep it about the shoes. Now, this shoes kind of stuck out to me as I saw him on the sneakers app, and I was very curious, like, why Ja Morant, which I don't believe he's from NY. I think he's based out of South Carolina originally, but don't quote me on that. But why is he getting NY to NY? But I could actually see, because I had to go down a rabbit hole and kind of look up, what is this NY to NY, right? Okay, so if you're curious like I am, the NY versus NY is pretty much a basketball tournament for the youth, to the best of my knowledge, of like people coming from their local neighborhoods in NY and probably other places too, but don't quote me on that, where they pretty much represent for their neighborhood. And obviously there's going to be a team of winners, and it's going to be that. So there is obviously some for the boys and some for the girls. Now I tried to look and see what the age group requirement is, but I couldn't actually tell. But I mean, it looks like honestly teenagers, but don't quote me on that. But I think this is why probably Ja Morant name is probably getting attached to this, and they're getting this signature shoe, which I also even went on the website. I don't think the tournament actually doesn't start until probably August time frame, which is not that far around the corner, because here we are at the last week coming up on June, and then we have July, and then there's August. So I can see why they want to get this out in time, and I know that could be a debate where Nike don't always do that, but here we are. So I think the actual colorways on this joint, it kind of just looks like a bluish, and then obviously a Nike check looks more like a pinkish or whatever. So it's definitely got a different variety of colors, but you can tell it screams youth to me, and I'm not mad at that. And I think if anybody that could represent it, or they want to see change their image, so to speak, I think it would be Ja Morant, because I mean, he's not necessarily had the best image that really coincides with what we anticipate, with what we see when we think of Nike. Because when you think of Nike, to be honest, there's not really too many quote unquote bad boys over there, you know what I mean? And Ja Morant may have probably pushed the envelope enough, but you can tell, I think after the last situation he was in, they were like, hey, you know, it's pretty much a warning. And he's been pretty much doing what he's supposed to do, which is ball out. Now, I think Ja Morant, to the best of my knowledge, he is 24 years old currently, probably getting ready to turn 25 if I'm not mistaken, but I believe he is currently 24 at the time that I'm shooting this video. So who else to appeal to the youth other than Ja Morant? I think that he, you know, he definitely screams the youth. If you think about how he does his hair, and I'm not saying it's a good or bad thing, but you can tell if there's anybody that's on deck to want to be like considered like the next, like, quote unquote face of the NBA coming up. And I may be overselling it right here, because y'all know I watch sports just enough to be dangerous. It could be Ja Morant. So I haven't necessarily heard any bad things about it, but his shoes actually do sell out. So that's why I really wanted to touch on this video real quick. I like the inspiration behind the shoe for sure. So for me personally though, I don't own a pair of Ja Morants and probably won't be adding these to the collection. So for the kid, these will be a skip. Not a bad shoe, but I do like the intentions and what it represents, if that makes sense. So for the kid, these will be a skip. But I want to know what you guys think down in the comment section, and we'll be going after these on June 25th, retailing at $130. And of course, let me know if you think they're drip or skip. Alright, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of this thing and stop rambling, man. Y'all be sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you're new, consider subscribing. I made content about sneakers. Again, my name is Jeremy Jones, and thank you for watching, and I'm out.